A good old life to you. I'm happy to see you again, traveler. To what do I owe the pleasure? Are you here to inquire about participating in the ceremony again? Of course. Most wait a full day between their messages, but you can offer your words to Aetherius as many days as you wish. And you're in luck. I learned the location of another old life shrine, if you're interested in seeking it out. Excellent. I doubt you'll have much trouble finding this one, seeing as how you didn't have an issue with the last. The ceremony is the same, regardless of the location. You will write your message and burn it. The old life tradition is kept among many faiths. The cultural setting may vary from place to place, but the setup is generally the same. Let me mark this one on your map. Should be right around here. Should you find the old life shrine, a truly beautiful tradition awaits you. The written message gives form to our most personal thoughts, and burning them connects us through the flame to Aetherius. Might I ask another favor of you two? Indeed. If you carry them with you, I would be very appreciative. As before, you just have to burn them in the flame when you perform your own ceremony. But I completely understand if you choose not to.
You're here for the New Life Festival? I'm happy to serve as a herald. I can tell you all you need to know. It marks a fresh start to the new year for all who walk beneath the sun. Everyone in Tamriel celebrates. Well, perhaps not the Maormer, but everyone else. You should try it for yourself and see. I am only a New Life herald during the festival. Otherwise, I run a lumber mill. Of course, they're different all over. I've taken part in cliff jumping, anchor tossing, and even drunken at chatter racing. Though Orsinium had to cancel that one. Simply ask, and I'll send you to the best celebrations in Tamriel. The new life is about what the old year was, and what the new year can be. Once, very briefly, the city of Ebonheart decreed dancing to be illegal. The Dark Elves promptly invented the lava foot stomp, which they called a necessity should their boots ever catch a flame. They practiced it in taverns, while wearing a small pin. A dazzling pin such as this showed they were in friendly company. Now, it's a symbol of participation. Best to experience the lava foot stomp for yourself. I'll mark the taverns on your map. Now, go forth and dance.
Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? Take Bruni, for example. She's got a fun festivity lined up for New Life that will get your teeth chattering. She's gathering people from all over for this one. Tell me, how good is your throwing arm? Never mind, doesn't matter. Bruni's always focused on the fun first anyway. Look for her in Windhelm. Hope you like playing in the snow? That's fun you can only find up here in Skyrim, after all. Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? Here's a New Life festivity that strikes a chord in me. Lanolin leads an earnest effort to give back to High Elf elders this season, especially those who share their wisdom with her community. By rattling pots and pans and cooking up something delicious! A shame, though. I hear she doesn't have enough help to make offerings for all the elders she hopes to provide for. Could you lend them a hand in Oradon, friend? Hello, friend! Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? I hesitate to mention due to the danger, but you seem the daring sort. A wealthy Khajiit in Rulka has put a hoard of gold on the line, if you can overcome its guardian. New Life is about surprises too, my friend! I'll let Tibar be the one to reveal his grand scheme to you. But a word of caution. Watch your step when you face the Guardian. Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? Let me tell you about the murky waters of Stormhold. Nearly fell in when a poor angler rushed past me in pursuit of the fabled Dacoy fish. It's a strange way to celebrate New Life, but that's what makes it special. The Dacoy only appears during the New Life season. Poor Yese has been chasing it all over Stormhold. Whoever catches it gets a year of good luck, and Yese could really use some. If you don't mind getting a little wet, go help him out. Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? This one's a bit messy. Dylanda's kin usually help her with the sculpting for New Life, but they all recently departed Eldenroot's branches for newer trees. Now, it's only her, a few of her followers, and their Mudman effigy. Like I said, messy. When completed, the Mudman bestows its blessing upon Tamriel. But poor Dylanda also believes that bad luck follows if the sculpture isn't finished. So, are you up for frolicking in the mud and lending a hand? Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? Orcs over in Betnik compete for Betnik's boon in a contest of strength every New Life. The competition involves physical strength, keen reflexes, and huge boulders. A favor or benefit of some kind. You'd have to ask Mahagog. He's leading the contest. You can find him at Stonetooth Fortress in Betnik. Fair warning, he loves competition and hates to lose. Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? Here's a bizarre one I haven't had a chance to check on yet. A crazed hermit in the Rift proclaims this will be the last New Life, that the end of days are upon us. What else is new? But here's the twist. His bear is the problem. Pet bear, yes. Seems like the bear's mood determines the fate of each New Life. And right now, the bear is miserable. The hermit needs help cheering him up. The bear's also quite large. Hard to miss. Find them by a lake near Scald's Retreat. Hello, friend! Care to hear about all the wonderful festivities taking place for the New Life Festival this season? This one I haven't been able to check personally. Whispers carried by Sentinel's winds tell of a lone traveler seeking help from passersby for New Life. Something about a pilgrimage to bring fallen Yokudans peace. Alas, the pleas fall on deaf ears. Who can say? I hear Redguard have peculiar notions regarding the dead, so perhaps that's part of it. If you can deal with hot sand and biting winds, seek them out in Sentinel. It would be a shame if their approach to New Life didn't succeed. So many exciting festivities this season! I can't wait to get back to celebrating. Once I finish spreading the word, of course. Until then, may you find nothing but success this New Life, friend. I've scouted across Tamriel to experience the different ways everyone celebrates the end of the old year and the beginning of the new. So for this new life, I'm sending people to unusual celebrations that are personal, strange, and very exciting. Absolutely! Breda, the New Life Herald, insists that we experience all the joys of new life that we can handle. I suggest you do the same, friend. And don't forget to help any celebrants in need along the way.
Traveler, just in time. New Life needs more warriors who aren't afraid of a little snow. I was about to start our festivity, and we're one hurler short. By snowballs, of course. Us Nords here tend to celebrate with mead, song, or by bashing each other senseless. But for this new life, I set up something different. A snowball fight of epic proportions. That's part of the fun and the challenge. Your 5 targets are huddled among Windhelm's crowds. It's up to you to pick them out and let your snowball strike true. Along with Kind's blessing, I'll toss in some gold as an added incentive. Or head on into the city. Your targets won't be too difficult to spot. And I've prepared a snow mound here for your snowballs. Don't forget to stock up before you head into Windhelm. Nords have enough real warfare and brawling in our lives. This is a chance to just have a little harmless fun. Like when we were wee little ones. That's why I rounded people up for this. Hurling snowballs and flailing around in the snow was all the fun we needed once. It's some of my most happiest memories. Now go on and give us some more to look back on. Just don't forget your snowballs.
Well struck! Happy New Life!
Never mind.
Buy me a drink?
Good throw! Happy New Life!
Oh, hi there.
We still recall the god of schemes consumed it all. A good thing I never
Forgot
complained.
what I'm drinking to.
Sway as
Bottoms up.
shaped by evil high, and we couldn't stop laughing. I love visiting the forge. It's always so toasty here.
Cheer? I say 10 drinks for King Joran. And then 10 more. Well, look at this.
You should buy me a drink, I think.
Best
No
New
one
Life
can
festivity
outlive
ever!
Yegi. He's got this contest in the bag.
I know what you need. A drink.
Hail and all that.
You got me! Happy New Life!
Nice placement! Happy New Life!
Did you drink my drink?
Welcome back, friend. Were you successful? Did you spread new life cheer with every hurl of your snowballs? I knew we could count on you. Cold, fun, and moments to remember from this new life festivity. When your arm longs for another hurl of the wet, cold stuff, I'll be here throughout New Life. Hope I see you again.
The manifest is full, but I'll find room.
Walk with the three.
It's not a good day to travel, but travel we must.
Well?
Let's see, if I add this to this, then... Oh, sorry! The impresario can speak with you now. Go on. Why, it's the Festival of New Life. Haven't you kept track of the seasons? Though now I miss spending this time of year with my dear old mother. Arche rest her soul. A Nord cleric in Eastmarch named Breda runs most of the festivities for the New Life Festival. You can find her tent outside the gates of Windhell, just down the road a little ways.
Is that a heroic silhouette I spy?
Storm and shine, cross land or sea. I'll run to her and together we sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss.
Over the seas and far away. Over the seas and
How about a little game of chance? I have terrible luck, but that's bound to change, right?
the Lord's command and we obey. Over the seas and far away. A sailor lives a happy life, free of land-bound toil and strife. The soil he
Maybe the restrictions in Mournhold will ease now that the temple is safe again.
I'll shed no tears over the death of that traitor Ravil. He caused us so much grief, and for what? A few gold coins from the Covenant.
His work never ends.
Looks like Betnik's boon will go to me again, seeing as how they're all huffing and puffing. Traveler, humor me. Up for a little competition this New Life Festival? Just the best New Life has to offer. We haul in big boulders and smash them. Whoever breaks a boulder into the smallest bits with one strike claims a boon of good health until the next New Life. With bragging rights, of course. Not just any boulder. Let's make it interesting and find one that's truly worthy of Betnik's boon. Something none of these losers could ever hope to chip or crack. I'll even throw in something extra for the winner. So friend, what do you say? I smashed a pack of Daedra with my hammer to the west of here, but they left something otherworldly behind. A strange boulder straight from oblivion. That's what our challenge needs. Head west. Find the boulder and mark its location on your map. Now, normally I don't go picking fights like this during New Life, but Daedra have been showing up lately and causing havoc. I won't stand by for that. And any chance to really test my strength is a welcome opportunity. Noticed it as I smashed at Daedra's head into something. Looked like a boulder, but unlike any I'd ever seen. Something straight out of oblivion. Anyway, I put a stop to whatever it was they were up to, and I'll do it again the next time I see them. There's a bit of history to it. Us orcs of the Seamount clan didn't always rule this land. We took it through sheer strength from the Bretons. It was a brutal battle. Lots of folk met early graves. Not one bit. I didn't go doing that. All of us here respect Bethany and its dead. And Betnik's boon is a test of strength that'll bless us with the power to protect it. The land, the graveyards, all of it. Did you find the location of the Oblivion Boulder? Oh, my hammer's been longing to hit something worthwhile. And I can't believe I failed to note the exact spot in the heat of battle. Yeah, that's the spot. Well done, Traveler. I'll send my group to pick it up. Give them a chance to rest their hammering muscles and exercise their lifting ones. Meanwhile, you need an awesomer hammer. Because orc forges turn out the best hammers, and I want our challenge to be fair and square. You can find one at the nearby smithy in the fortress. Everything should be ready when you return. You two, take this map and get this boulder. Just remember to lift with your legs.
Need a coin or two.
It's no use, Traveler. I gave it all I had, and all I did was break my favorite hammer. I couldn't wait, Traveler, but this tusking Oblivion rock has bested me. Give it a try if you're still game, but I doubt you'll fare any better. And no judgment if it resists your mightiest blows, too. Unbelievable! A strike truly worthy of Vetnik's boon! You smashed that boulder and proved yourself worthy of Vetnik's boon! Well done, friend! Oh, you remember that, do you? Well, what the tusk. It's new life! You earned the boon and more, and you finally gave me some true competition. Come back for another swing! Surely there's more Oblivion boulders where that one came from. Yeah!
So many visitors, so little time.
Master Merrick, where are you?
If you're here because you were tantalized by the delicious odors emanating from my stew pot, you're out of luck. This is my chance to give something back for new life, provided I can find someone to help me finish cooking and with deliveries. A lot of someones, actually. It's an offering for elders in our community. A chance to pay them back for years of wisdom this new life. But I'm struggling to find anyone to help me with the final preparations. Everyone's busy with something, from the Three Banners War to a knotted ball of their own problems, and some simply don't care. Since you seem even the least bit interested, would you be willing to help me? For new life, and for pay, of course. A stranger offering to help. It's a new life miracle. This note describes a meal for an elder and where to deliver it. Just cook it up and get it to them. The nearby grocers and taverns can provide recipes and cooking fires if you need them. I spent my formative years helping my aunt run our tavern. Nothing really exciting besides scrubbing mugs, staring at the sea, and listening to visitors tell the stories of their adventures out in the greater world. Why not ask them yourself after you cook and deliver their meals? They were always better storytellers than I. Must be that adventurous spirit you travelers all seem to possess. And they do love to talk. Sometimes that means more than a meal.
You are needing a good meal, yes? Everything I serve is sugar, sweet, and ready to eat.
And what about Teresa, son, a brave and handsome boy? If cool you're at him up, his mother's pride and joy, his mother's pride and joy. Oh, how we mourn our good man Tom, who swore he'd catch the dreadful beast. If through you're at him whole, and then
I'm rather busy right now.
Hear now the lesson of the divine body.
I'm so hungry, and the fish refuse to bite. I was hoping to catch a fish or two for my new life meal, but they just won't cooperate. Maybe I'm using the wrong bait. One moment. Is that a potato I smell? Such a sweet one, that Lanolin. Every new life, she insists on going to war with as many pots and pans as she can for the elders in her life. She calls it an offering. But it's just her way of making sure we're all taken care of. As much as I love vegetables, I never was one to make anything grow. Probably explains why I became an angler. But now even the fish refuse my hooks. Anyway, they made an amazing baked potato at Lanolin's tavern. This one smells almost as good. She always wanted to hear about my latest catch or where the best fishing was that season. I remember one story in particular that made her smile. The time I caught a giant radiant dory. I suppose she thought it was. I never had the heart to tell her that radiant dories rarely get much bigger than a dinner plate. So it wasn't as dramatic as I made it sound. The spiny fin did almost stick me in the eye. Anyway, happy new life!
Master Merrick, where are you?
Welcome back. Were you able to prepare your dish and deliver it to an elder? They can sometimes be hard to track down, as they seem to be always on the move. No wonder I was so interested in their stories. Oh, thank you so much. I would have been heartbroken if they didn't get something for new life. Now, allow me to offer you my gratitude. I hope this helps you on your journeys ahead. Return soon, and we'll make another meal to offer for new life.
Consumed it all. To Cold Harbor went our clan, to bargain on the prince's song. Hey! They came to mock at trim small steamer hunger hunt. Mariah, Scryer,
It seems the desert winds have brought us together, traveler. I am Hasavir. Could it be that you are on pilgrimage for new life as well? If only I could survive the journey. Every new life, we give Anselok to the fallen Yokudans so that their spirits may rest peacefully. However, Yokudan mages are ignored for their involvement in magic. Traveler, will you give them Anselok? Forgive me. It is a ritual where we gather seawater that once touched Yokuda's lands. We then perform it for the fallen mages resting at Motalian Necropolis, bringing them peace. Know your efforts will be repaid in full. Bless you, traveler. Head west, and the sea will reveal itself like a mirage. Fill my water skin, and I will meet you at the necropolis. But be wary of bandits hidden in the sands. New life is their hunting season. The Yokudan people are ones we Redguard share ancestral ties to. They hailed from the land Yokuda, separate to Tamriel. Sadly, along with it, sank too their more advanced creations and ideals. When Yokuda survivors migrated, they lost something, such as their revere for magic. Whether it was forgotten or snuffed by the powerful, I cannot say. Of course, we have grown greatly. I am only upset about this change. I held a deep fascination for reading as a boy. A blade stood no contest. It was then I discovered the works of countless mages. They guided me to this path. My only wish is to give back to them. I want to believe there are. Knowledge is only lost to those unwilling to seek it. Unfortunately, most are afraid or disgusted to perform on Salak for the Yokudan mages. Let us hope we guide someone to this path.
Another here for Salak. I thought I was the only one to make this pilgrimage. I haven't seen you in Sentinel. Well, not that I was popular there. If you're here for Salak, I suggest going deeper into the water. The closer it is to Yokuda's lands, the purer it is. May your pilgrimage be swift, and your ancestors at peace. Take care on your journey, pilgrim. While new life is a time of reflection for us, some end up becoming prey to those who've yet to grow, even by those you'd call friend.
Withered Hand, Imperials, what's next? Your presence provides relief, friend. Pour the water into the circle, and we may begin on Selah. The Honorable Kogo-Hi have commanded the desert winds in your favor, my friend. Now they await your blessing. Pour the water into the sand and give them on Selah. Now, let us say a prayer. Let this water flow to the Honorable Kogo-Hi of Yokuda, buried below, nourishing bones and easing souls. May it free any guilt they harbor and grant them peace this new life and forevermore. For years, most Red Guard, out of fear or shame, have ignored this side of our history. It is not right. But I finally feel a sense of fulfillment. You have brought peace to our ancestors. Indeed. However, centuries of resentment rests beneath these sands. Return, if you can, to help Yokuda's waters flow here. Another also approaches who may need your help, too. Before I take my leave here from the Kogo-Hi. May Alakir's desert winds steer you true, my friend. Farewell.
You again. Here? I thought I was the only one. Let this water flow to the honorable Kogo-Hi of Yokuda buried below, nourishing bones and easing souls. Rest well, Master Hasavir. Your winds still soar from Yokuda's depths, and now guide me. It almost feels like you're an apparition of the desert. I never thought I'd see someone else here, let alone perform on Salok for the Yokudan mages. We should take this journey again together. I'd enjoy the company. None other than you, and the fallen Yokudan mages beneath us. There is one that I've always come here to visit. A Yokudan mage said to have controlled the sands and winds. Hasavir. His works made me who I am.
Traveler, seeking a new life festivity, perhaps? You surely appear equipped to face worthy adversaries, but are you as sly and quick enough to steal coin from Rolka's dragon? Tibar apologizes. This one did not mean to alarm. We are in no danger. It is our new life tradition to steal the dragon's treasure and distribute it to the needy. Tibar always organizes it. However, this season's challenge has been tricky. Now, that would spoil the fun! This new life tradition seeks to help us sharpen both our minds and our claws. Will you try to abscond with the dragon's hoard? Tibar promises a portion of the gold will be yours to keep. The lair of Rolka's dragon rests inside a nearby cavern. An orc beggar named Yarg attempted to swipe a coin from the dragon's hoard, but the traps proved to be too much for his aging tusks. So you must sneak in and steal one for him. Of course! Tibar's family owns moon sugar plantations across elsewhere. How better to give back to the community than to organize a fun and worthwhile event for New Life? But perhaps Tibar devised too many tricks this time. To Tibar, new life means finding new ways to grow. We must constantly train ourselves to overcome any challenge, any adversity. And everyone who succeeds inspires another. So, inspire us, adventurer. While Tibar loves adventure, he could never sink his claws into this particular activity. That's partly why this one organizes these festivities. If Tibar can't become a hero, then he can at least help others with his gold. Tibar is simply afraid. As a cub, this one was very sheltered. But Tibar always loved stories about the Khajiit champion, Kunzari. This one could never be a hero like that. But perhaps he could learn by watching heroes like you. Your bravery invigorates, Tibar. You can do it, hero. Don't let the dragon's ferocity and tricks distract you. The dragon's friend. Tibar will meet you outside after you give the coin to the orc.
Nice work making it to the Dragon's Hoard. Who would have thought I'd enjoy this game more than getting pounded by a Vosh ball? Now, you're supposed to give me that coin. That's a rather personal question, but since you swiped the coin, the cat found me licking my wounds after a beating, thought I was a beggar, and talked about his new life game. And now I'm here, winning every time. Hold on. I play fair. We agreed that I'd take a small share and donate the rest at the end of each season. Better than dealing with bruises. And the coin isn't bad. Speaking of which, thanks for this one. Now I expect Tabar will want another word.
Oh, what fun we have at New Life. Did the dragon's fire make your fur cringe too? So exciting yet terrifying at the same time. But tell me, friend, did you complete the challenge of Rolka's dragon? Did you give the swiped coin to Beggar Yarg? Then Tibar proclaims this new life a success. Allow this one to reward you for your noble efforts. It's the least Tibar can do for enduring his silly festivity. And Tibar promises more if you brave his dragon's lair again. Hmm? Tibar is sure your heroics have inspired many to face the dragon again. But to be sure, he'd like it if you returned for a rematch. Repetition is the best teacher, yes?
Getting old is no picnic, but the alternative is a lot.
Did the others send you to me out of pity? It's pointless. I chased that decoy long enough for it to know my every move. Maybe I do need a partner. At least we'd share the embarrassment. Not a who, a what. Decoy is a very special, sly fish. Every new life season, it greets our waters. It's said good fortune and growth comes to those who feast on this particular fish. But lately it's proving difficult to catch. The fish has more tricks than a New Life Festival performer. I promised to reel it in for tonight's feast, but the decoy... I refuse to be embarrassed any further. Hunt the decoy for me, and I guarantee you'll get more than just good fortune. The fish always gives me the slip in the streams near Stormhold's outskirts. It also nipped all my bait. An abandoned Shadowscale camp west of here has bottles of special bait that might work. Look for blood wine. Trust me. Always. Focusing on my fishing line in the water helps me keep peace of mind. I'd rather not distract myself by bickering with a partner. It's also a chance for me to reflect on my mistakes. Well, I used to be an assassin for the Shadowscales back in Blackmarsh. It was a great honor. My purpose. But I made some mistakes and was rightfully banished. Do not be mistaken. Shadowscales are deeply revered among our kind. We kill, but we have honor. I'm only alive because of certain ties I once had. No one knows why I left, and no one needs to. The Shadowscales are an order of Argonian assassins in Blackmarsh. We're offered to the Dark Brotherhood, where we are trained in the arts of stealth and murder. Those years are behind me. Fishing helps keep some of the memories at bay, but spending half my life wiping blood off my scales unleashed something unsightly inside me. Not something I like to recall.
Empty? Oh, Yesay's a cruel one, and I see he has some help. Mud. Very well. You hooked me. Let's talk. Well, seems like Yesei finally learned to swallow his pride. And all it took was me getting covered in mud. I think someone else can don the Dakoi Finn's next new life. New life is not for asking such dry questions, my friend. But allow me to indulge your curiosity. In our village, we assume the role of Dakoi to help challenge ourselves with change, rather than resist and fight against the current. Exactly. As you noticed, Yesei takes pride in his skills. But that pride holds him back. Only with others can he challenge the greater currents. And you helped him overcome this challenge for new life. For that, we shall feast on Dakoi. Indeed. For what better motivation than a full belly? Here, give him this fish. I'll continue my games with Yesei until new life's end. Have to make sure the change sticks, after all. It's fun, too. That smell. So, you finally caught the Dakoi, then? Not bad, traveler. Seeking help is usually a last resort for me, but perhaps I've been too hasty to try to accomplish everything myself. There's still more new life to celebrate, so feel free to swing by the next time you wander this way. I'd ask you to be my partner, but you look like you have bigger ponds to fish in. So long as the Dakoi still swims, though, you have a place on my fishing boat.
Speak quickly, traveler. Garth's not in the best of moods, as you can plainly see. If I halt my performance for too long, he may decide I'd be better as his next meal than his entertainer. And then he'll turn his appetite on all of Tamriel. Eat, destroy, same difference. The scars in the village don't believe it. But Garth has a piece of the All-Maker in him. And it's his jolly mood during New Life that determines Tamriel's fate for the coming year. Right now, it's not looking good. Ask the fool in his belly the next time you meet him. At least he was calm when I juggled and... Wait. Honeycomb! That will brighten Garth's mood. Bring him some while I keep juggling, and we may just save Tamriel and New Life yet. The forest around Hunter's Glade has some of the best honeycomb in the rift. Go gather some and bring it back here. If we don't lighten Gal's mood, I shudder to think what will happen. A bear with a bit of the All-Maker in him is no joking matter. Oh, I've known Garth forever. Before he became a bear, he was my brother. We were skulls, but we lost our parents in a fierce blizzard. Cold took Garth too. I barely survived. I wouldn't have either, if Garth hadn't returned to save me. No, he came back as a live bear, dragged me into a cave, and kept me warm. The rest of the village calls me mad, but I know that's my brother. And he's got a bit of the All-Maker in him, which is why we need to lighten his mood and save new life. The All-Maker is revered by the skulls as the wellspring of all creation. Through him, we seek harmony with the world. The All-Maker gave us the 6 aspects of nature, and he dwells in the world of the spirit. That's how I know Garth is my brother. Death is just the beginning of a new existence. When the spirits of the dead return to the All-Maker, he shapes them into new life and returns them to our world. Why else would Garth not devour me like a wild beast? Because he's my brother.
Merchandise.
Father, preserve us. Garth's mood grows dire. Quick, place the honeycomb on his feeding stone. That should brighten Garth's mood. Wait. I forgot. Garth likes music when he eats. Quick, play him a tune. Happy bear! You saved New Life, friend. Nice spark! Just look at how content you made Garth. His mood has improved 1,000-fold, and New Life, indeed, all of Tamriel, is safe for another season. I think. As long as a piece of the Allmaker resides in Garth, his mood will always hang like a sharp blade over New Life. I'll continue to do my best to keep him entertained. But should you return, I may call upon you again for assistance. Happy New Life! The other skulls are as blind as a moth priest. The Allmaker speaks through Garth, and his mood determines the fate of Tamriel.
Orcs are all about honor and all that, yeah? I wonder if he really treats me.
Has the Mudman's Call brought you here, traveler? Beautiful, is it not? Even incomplete, it has the power to inspire and captivate us. Perhaps you've been chosen to receive his blessing this New Life season? One only available during New Life. The Mudman is an effigy my kin and I construct to bless the new year with fertile growth across all of Tamriel. And now, I must do it without them. Gone to spread their roots beyond Grotwood. My home is here with my followers, but with our numbers reduced, we struggle to complete the Mudman. I believe your path through the green has led you here. Help us gather mud and you'll be rewarded. Fresh mud is all we need for the effigy to evoke his blessing. Once you collect enough, our ceremony will bring the Mudman to life. My kin love this ritual so much. We'll continue praying until your return. My children, Rilarwell, Ferrila, and Indradir. 3 saplings that grew quicker than any sprout. Eventually, they preferred to step out of my shade. I miss them deeply, but I deserve this. Lawwell was the first to cut her roots. No, maybe I forced her to. Farrella soon followed in her sister's footsteps. Indradil was always the gentle one, but it would have been selfish to make him stay. He's all grown, but still my little torchbug, always bringing light to my life and stories about his sisters. Hopefully my Mudman's blessings reach them. Perhaps they'll all visit together one day. The Mudman is our group's way of celebrating new life. Other communities in Grotwood have their own traditions. One group even travels across Valenwood, singing melodies to the green. It was actually my children. As little saplings, they'd always come back home covered in mud. One day, I decided to follow them to see what mischief was making them so dirty. And there they were, sculpting little mudmen to play with. I can't think of any other wood elf sculpting mudmen. Certainly not me. But my saplings helped me realize how the green thrives in every part of our forest. Now it feels like they're always with me. Fresh mud is...
Don't lie, Catman. I saw you eat that flower. I can't let you harm this forest without penance. The Green Pact demands that you pay for your indiscretions.
But this Khajiit loves to eat flowers. You're insane. Put that axe away. I have done nothing wrong.
The plants and the trees are sacred to the Bosmer.
Hunt through the
Or true
Valenwood
Bosmer,
would
at any
yield
rate.
prey
I
worthy
demand
of
retribution for the
Undercroft's
flower
forest.
you slaughtered and devoured.
You worship Daedra?
No,
Someone help!
But
You
is a
there!
romantic
Please!
notion,
Talk some
is it
sense
not?
into that elf! He's a lunatic! Please, talk some sense into that wood elf. I don't know anything about the Green Pact that he's talking about. I've been eating flowers my whole life. They're delectable.
This Khajiit thinks he can walk into this forest and kill and maim at his leisure. He may not follow the Green Pact, but I do. And I'll have him learn respect for the flowers and the trees before this day is done. What an inane question. The Bosmer of Valenwood hold all plant life in the highest regard. We've made a pact not to harm them, and to use no wood or greenery in anything we create. It can be a difficult life. Yes, it makes it that much harder to carry on when I see fools with this Khajiit's wanton disregard for green life. It disgusts me, and I'm going to teach him a lesson. It's always a misunderstanding. Do you know how many buffoons stumble into this place to tear up flowers and kick the trees? Damn it, the fool isn't worth it. Wasn't going to hurt him anyway, just scare him a little. Sorry, Cat. I let my anger get to me.
I understand. One time my brother, under the influence of skooma, also attacked me. Luckily, he could not climb trees in that state, though it was humorous to see him try.
This Khajiit is lucky you stayed my hand. When I'm blind with rage like I was, I have a tendency to start swinging my axe.
Hey! Thank you for soothing that wood elf's temper. He would have taken a hand, an arm, or worse, if you hadn't come along.
The mud puddle brims with life, but we must anoint it. Join us in the mud pool. It's time to consecrate your hard work. Enter the mud pool and let its sludge melt your worries. Dance, traveler. Let your stomps awaken the mudman. Well done. Now smear the mud on the effigy. Amriel's flora is blessed, friend. Let's talk. Your strength now flows through the mudman, friend. He even sprang to life for a moment, did you see? Tamriel is now blessed with his fertile touch. Thank you, friend of the green. Just like my kin. Take this, along with Mudman's blessing, and you're welcome to return for more. The Mudman must thrive through the entire New Life season, and like all of life, it needs care. I feel my worries fade each time as I gaze at our Mudman. So long as New Life springs eternal, so too shall our worship continue. For Tamriel's green and its new saplings.
Buy me a drink?
Oh, my sweet love, she waits for me with true stone and shine.
Aye,
erect the spine of inebriation.
No charge to have a look.
Greetings, you both.
They're running low on mead. I wonder what happened to that shipment from Bolya's meadery.
Are my husband and his daft cousins having another one of their silly competitions? They never include me because I'm clearly the better merchant. Let me show you what I have.
I bet you need a new bag. Let me help organize your life with a larger backpack.
Soup is for dry skins. Now a stew is a meal.
We should drink to something.
You need.
I'll have what I'm having.
Enter and be welcome, friend. Make yourself at home. Hail, Gearman Guardian.
Sauce. That's the secret to great cooking. A good sauce and spice. A good sauce and a little heat can hide any other imperfections in your cooking techniques.
We are all grateful for any help you can provide to our people. Their struggle can only be alleviated by kind swords, such as yourself. I never understood why my grandmother was so afraid that we didn't have enough to eat. It only took one hungry night in the wilderness to finally see. Thank you for this. I'll see that it gets to the right family. And take this. You earned it.
Ah, you've returned. Did you find the shrine and take part in the ceremony? Then may your message reach Aetherius, traveler. I'm glad to have been a part of your celebration of the old life. Take this. It's my gift to you, in the spirit of the tradition. Something special, so you can remember this old life day. I hope you will celebrate again when the time comes, and that you share this tradition with any you think could benefit from it. The old life ceremony is deeply personal, but those who participate feel a sense of connection. As I'm sure you felt. No, don't say anything more. That message, and any response, that is for you alone. Treasure it, and keep it in your heart. That is incredibly so. Those lucky few who receive a response from Aetherius often keep it a secret. They do describe it as a life-changing experience, though. I choose to believe those who receive responses were in need of a sign, for whatever reason.
So many exciting festivities this season! I can't wait to get back to celebrating. Once I finish spreading the word, of course. Until then, may you find nothing but success this new life, friend. I've scouted across Tamriel to experience the different ways everyone celebrates the end of the old year and the Absolutely! Breda, the New Life Herald, insists that we experience all the joys of new life that we can handle. I suggest you do the same, friend. And don't forget to help any celebrants in need along the way.
You have the smell of soot about you. Did you just return from Ebonheart? So you brought some much-needed joy into the dour lands of Stonefalls? This is why the lava foot stomp occurs each year, at least for a time. The warm feeling comes from within, and not all the nearby volcanoes. It warms my heart to share the New Life Festival. The drink? It warms my belly.
Hello.
I got what you need.